On the shores of a quiet coastal village, where the golden sun melted into the waves, a young fisherman named Raghav cast his net into the sea. His arms were strong, his boat was sturdy, but his patience was thin. Every day he hurried to catch as many fish as possible, pulling in his net too soon, often coming back with a meager catch. One evening, as he docked his boat with only a few fish to show for his hard work, he noticed an old traveler watching him from the shore. The man had sharp eyes, a bald head, and a simple yet commanding presence. It was Chanakya, the wise strategist, who was passing through the village. "Why do you look troubled, young man?" Chanakya asked. Raghav sighed. "I work from sunrise to sunset, yet my catch is always small. The sea is unfair to me." Chanakya smiled and gestured toward the sea. "Perhaps the problem is not the sea, but the way you fish. Tell me, how do you cast your net?" Raghav eagerly explained, "I throw it where I see movement, then pull it in quickly so I don't miss any fish." Chanakya chuckled. "Ah, that is where you go wrong. Let me show you something." The next morning they walked to the shore. Chanakya pointed to an old fisherman sitting patiently in his boat, waiting. "Watch him," he whispered. The old fisherman cast his net gently and let it settle. He did not pull it back immediately. He waited. Minutes passed, then he gave a slight tug and pulled it in. The net was full of fish. Raghav frowned. "But I don't have time to wait. What if the fish swim away?" Chanakya picked up a handful of sand and let it slip through his fingers. "The fish, like the sand, will escape if you grab too soon. Strategy is about patience. Let the net settle. Let the fish come to you. Then, act decisively." Raghav nodded, understanding the wisdom in those words. That evening, he tried Chanakya's method. He cast his net, resisted the urge to pull too soon, and waited. When he finally tugged, the net was heavy with fish. For the first time, he returned home with a boat full of his best catch. As Raghav smiled, Chanakya placed a hand on his shoulder. "Remember, young man, in life as in fishing, patience and the right timing bring the greatest rewards." From that day on, Raghav not only became the most successful fisherman in the village, but also learned to apply patience and strategy in all aspects of his life. And thus, a simple lesson from the sea became a philosophy that guided him forever.